Well, besides all the fans out there, there's someone else here with an incredible design aesthetic. It's Tycho's Scott Hansen. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So the reason I say that is you are also the designer of all of your record covers, and really your background is as an artist, a visual artist, a graphic designer. How has that informed the music side of what you do?
I think, the processes are so similar, and I was always a visual artist before I started music. I started music a little bit later, and so I just see a lot of parallels between both of them, and for me, making instrumental music, it can sometimes be a little bit open-ended, and that's kind of the beauty of it, is you assign your own meaning, but I love being able to create the imagery that you see that's connected to it, because that kind of fills in some of the blanks and maybe tells a more complete story, I guess.
It kind of doubles your responsibilities, though, as an artist, too.
Yeah, but I love it. That's the beauty of graphic design, too. You can do it with just a laptop, You don't need, like, all these machines and stuff, like, in the studio, so I can just do it on the road.
So I've had the pleasure of seeing you at Coachella before, I guess a couple years ago now, right?
Yeah, 2 years.
And you're performing again, obviously, this year. I really think of you as one of the perfect Coachella artists, and I'm trying to understand why I feel that way, but I think it has to do with the environment and the aesthetic. There's something about it, the feeling out here in the desert with the mountains. Your music just works for me in that setting. I mean, do you feel that?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the desert has always kind of been the backdrop to the imagery I'm trying to create with the music, and I think it's kind of this almost alien environment. You feel like grounded in a very real sense that you're in nature, but at the same time, it's kind of foreign to me, at least from where I came from in the valley. So yeah, I've always kind of looked to that as my inspiration for the music.
Well, of course, Coachella is renowned, for people wanting to put on their best show and begin a tour and influence people and all that, or bring out special guests and such. So, what do you have planned for this year at Coachella?
Well, we just spent the last month kind of retooling the set and rethinking a lot of the parts of it. So that's definitely always a big part of it, is just incrementally improving the experience. But we'll be debuting a new video for the single Horizon at the show tonight, which will be, I think it'll be out on Tuesday, but this will be the first time we've shown it.
Well, that's great. So everyone who goes to the show will get to see the video before it's even out in the
Exactly,
public.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right, so the most recent album is Epoch, or Epic, and I don't know, I say it Epoch. Do you say Epic?
Well, Epic is the way, it depends on where you're from, the UK or the US or whatever, but everyone started gravitating towards Epoch, like when people would say it in interviews, so I just started saying it that way.
Nice. Well, I highly recommend checking out your show, and I also want to mention that you have that sweet spot of a set time at 7:05 at the Outdoor Theater, so the sun will be setting here in the Coachella Valley. That is going to be a bliss moment. So
yeah, we're excited.
Good luck today.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us backstage, everybody. Tycho.
Thanks for having me.